What's up, guys? Today is going to be a different kind of video. We're out in the shop, we're just thinking about stuff and we're talking about stuff today, so this is not really going to have anything to do with cars at all. So if you're only here for the car content, you are free to skip this video. That's not what this is about. This is more just about something I've been thinking about lately. Someone out there might need to hear it, so here it goes. Life sucks sometimes. It really does. For everybody, I think. I don't know anyone who is just happy-go-lucky all the time and has no problems. I don't think these people exist. Life can be really, really tough for everybody. This is a normal thing. But sometimes you go through phases in life where things are particularly bad, really dark times when it gets really hard to find the motivation to keep going and to keep trying, to keep, striving for your goals. And I've been in that situation not very long ago. I consider myself on the way back out now. But if any of you guys out there are going through something similar right now, where you're really just at the end of your rope and you just are out of ideas and you're just tired and you're just sick of trying and everything going wrong, just know that I understand what you're going through, but don't give up, because life always changes. It never ever stays the same, even when we want it to. And change inevitably means things will get better eventually. They can't always get worse. But sometimes it's hard to see that when things are in their worst places, when you're in that mental zone where you just feel like this is it and everything's over. But I think in those situations, sometimes you just have to sit with it for a little while. You just have to understand that this is the phase you're in. Life sucks right now. And it's supposed to, because that's normal. That's how life is. A lot of times these are the moments that we grow, is when we're at our worst. And sometimes you just have to sit with it, adapt to it, live with it, understand that this is how things are, and just keep an eye out for a glimmer of hope. Wait until something breaks through. Wait until you see that little bit of an opportunity pop up. And then when you see it, you throw everything at it and you dig yourself out of the hole. You come out stronger than you were, hopefully, and you move forward. And there is always something better on the other side of those moments. Now, it's not always what you want it to be, and it's not always what you would like it to be. Sometimes better is different, and sometimes we have problems with that. Maybe you thought you wanted a specific career path and that didn't work out, so you're ruined and you don't know what to do. And maybe the solution to that problem is something you never thought of, or something you maybe even thought you didn't want. But it's there somewhere, and sooner or later it'll pop up. There'll be an opportunity. If you're there and you're trying and you're looking out for it, you'll see it. And if you can grab it and you can push through that, you'll come out the other side. Does that mean that everyone in the world is going to be the best of everything they ever wanted to be? No. That's not how life works. There's only a few people who really get to the top of anything, but that's not a reason to quit. That's not a reason to give up. That's not a reason to not get as far as you can go. If you push and you don't give up and you keep trying, you will eventually get somewhere good. That's what I'm saying. It may not be where you thought you were going. It may not be something that's going to put you on TV in front of millions of people, but it'll put you somewhere good, somewhere you can live with, somewhere you're happy. And really, that's all that matters, because fame and fortune are not really all they're cracked up to be. Most famous people are miserable. Rich people either work all the time or have no values at all, from what I've seen. So that's not always the way it's going to go, and that's not always the way it needs to go. But like I said, I've just kind of come out of a spot like that not too long ago, and I've been through that sort of a situation many times in my life. I'm getting on up there in the age now. I'm in my early 40s now. I've been to the bottom several times. It's not fun, and it sucks really bad, and it's really easy to get a mentality like this is something that someone is doing to you, and it's unfair, and you get mad, and you get a chip on your shoulder, and you just want to be angry, and you don't want to try because you don't think it's fair. You don't think you should have to try, but that's not reality. That's a weird reaction that you have to these type of situations. It's a really bad mindset, and it won't lead you anywhere good. What you need to do is stay teachable, stay motivated, keep attempting to get where you want to be, keep pushing, never give up, and look for opportunities and grab them when you see them. No one is going to grab them for you. If things don't work out, no one did that to you. That's just a thing that happened. It's no one's fault necessarily, unless you did something wrong and it's your fault, in which case, own that. And once again, not a reason to stop trying, just a reason to say, oh, I messed up, learn from it, move on, do better next time. But that's it. I don't know, this is a weird video. I know this doesn't have anything to do with what we normally talk about on this channel, but to tie it to a car thing, just so you can say there was some car advice here. This also applies to car projects or car-related careers, or just repairs. If you've got something big that's wrong with a car and you get to that point where you can't figure it out and you're just frustrated and you're ready to give up, you don't know if you're 5 minutes away from figuring out what was wrong and solving the problem and being much happier. It's like that in life too. You might be years away from where you want to be, but life changes fast. And you might be 5 minutes away from where you want to be if you keep trying. But as soon as you give up, you're done. You're out. You're not going to get anywhere. You've lost all opportunity because you cannot get anywhere if you're not trying, if you're not moving. And the last point I will leave you guys with, and I hope this was useful for someone. Please, if someone in the world thought this was a useful conversation to have today, please let me know in the comments. But the last thing I will leave you with is you are never sitting still, even if you think you are. Life doesn't work that way. You are always moving. You are either moving forward or you're moving backwards. So if you're not pushing forward every day, if you're not getting up thinking, where do I go from here? What's the next step? What do I do next? You are moving backwards. You are getting further from your goals. You are becoming, it's like muscles. You work out, you get stronger. If you stop working out, you don't stay the same, you get weaker. Life is like that in every way. So, like David Goggins says, get up, get at it. I hope this was useful to somebody. I'm sorry it wasn't car stuff. It's just something that was on my mind. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, and peace.